So just so I think all of these things have been sent out to you for the day we're having our senior meeting. The first event that we have coming up near the end of the month is prom on May the 21st. And Ms. Stevenson will talk about that in more detail coming up. Then we have our baccalaureate service, which is May the 23rd at All Saints. May 27th, we are going to have our senior awards night. It won't be inside this year. We're going to do it outside in the stadium so we can have more people. Senior walk, we are going to have our senior walk this year. That is on June the 1st. That is the Tuesday after Memorial Day. What I need you to do is, if you're a virtual student and want to participate, if you'll just send Ms. Shumowitz an email and let her know that you want to participate. If you are an in-person student, we're going to have a list outside Ms. Shumowitz's door. All I need you to do is just go by an initial or sign. And the reason we need to know how many is that means how many buses that we have on that day. So if you want to participate in the senior walk, it's June the 1st. There'll be a sign-up sheet outside Ms. Shumowitz's door. And if you're a virtual student, if you'll just send her an email and say, yes, you want to participate, I just need to know numbers so we have the right amount of buses for that day. June 3rd and June 4th will be senior exams. On June the 3rd, we'll be taking 3rd and 4th block exams. That will be regular time. So that is Thursday, June the 3rd. That will be your 3rd and 4th block exams. And then June the 4th, which is Friday, will be your 1st and 2nd block exams. After you are completely finished with your exams, we're going to have stations set up in the media center for you to return your laptop, your device, and all your books. So you need to make sure that you have those with you on those days when you come and take your exams. If you don't have to take exams, we'll still have that set up on those days. We'll get that into further detail once we get closer, but just so you're aware, the 3rd and the 4th will be senior exams, and you need to make sure you turn all of your materials in on those days. See, June the 10th is going to be senior breakfast. That'll be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Right now that the location is to be determined, probably out in the stadium. Also on June the 10th, that's when you'll be receiving your yearbooks, if you purchased one, and your graduation tickets, if all of your fees are cleared up. So that's why it's important that you turn in your books and your device and anything else that you have on the 3rd and the 4th. So on June the 10th, if you purchased a yearbook, that's when you'll get that, and that's when you'll come back and get your graduation tickets. You'll be finished on the 4th, but you're going to come back on the 10th to pick up your tickets and your yearbook. And then graduation is the following week, that following Thursday on the 17th, outside in the football stadium at 7 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah, y'all not as excited to be as awake. So we do get to have prom, yay. Please invite a guest. You are all entitled, every senior, every graduating junior, every student who finished in January is entitled to buy a ticket and a guest. So even if your guest is another senior, maybe you could find some junior friends so they could come too. Because I would love for everybody to be able to come. They wouldn't let us have a junior senior, so this is how it is. So please bring a guest. We'll be selling tickets, $50 for seniors, $75 for a guest, doesn't matter where they're from, $75. If you wait until the week of the 21st, you're going to have to pay $100 per ticket. And if you've ever had me, you know why you have to pay that much, because I have too much to do. So 50 and 75 we're selling out there today, and then tomorrow we'll be in the Aux Gym ticket booth from 8 to 8:45 at the latest, and 3:50-ish to 4:30. Okay? So you may have to get up and come to school to buy it, and yes, you have to buy it. Your date can't buy it, your mama can't buy it, you have to buy it. Okay? So Get up, come to school, go back home, take another little nap. 8 to 11, right out here, has to be at the school, has to be outside. So we've opted for right out in the student parking lot, not in the parking lot, but towards the gym. We have a tent, we have a dance floor, we have tables and chairs and lights, and it should be great, but it will be outside. You are expected to have a mask. I'm not giving you, I'll have some blue ones, I guess, on hand, but we're not ordering masks for you to have a prom mask or anything like that. It is infinitely more expensive to put on this year because I had to, tables, chairs, tent, lights, everything that Heritage does, we had to do. So, it should be great. If you have questions, my room is 318. I have the out of school forms, and Miss Sargent has those same forms. And yes, they have to be approved before you can buy a Georgetown High student a ticket or someone in college a ticket. They have to be approved first. There's a list, we check the list. So come by, get a form, get it tended to. The tickets don't change. So you could buy yours this week and your date next week, but please go ahead and get that tended to. Any questions? Yes?
If I already got someone approved for the list, do I have to do the process again?
When were they approved?
For the homecoming dance last year.
Oh, yes, you have to do that.
Yes, you do. I don't have that list. So yes, a new list. Sorry, but you know where I am. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. See everybody on the 21st ready to dance.
Okay, on May 23rd is the backyard service at 5 o'clock at All Saints. We will let you know. You should be arriving before 5 because they're going to line you up. Do you know what time? Not yet what time that you need to be there, but we'll get that blasted out to you.
She said a letter should be coming this upcoming weekend. By then, you should get a letter from them.
Okay, because it's done through a separate program. They are asking for a dress code for males and females, so if you will look at that very carefully. Senior Awards Night is 5:30 on May 27th in the football, outside the football stadium. We are asking the seniors, we will have seats for you on the field so that we can all be together, so people are not trying to drag out from the stands. We ask that you be there probably, I think I said 5:15. We don't need to be in an alphabetical lineup, we just need to be in a line to go out. There is a dress code for it also, you can look at it. You are going to be on the field, so ladies, if you plan to wear heels, I would second guess that. I would wear something comfortable. Senior walk is June 1st at 9:30. You will be traveling by bus. You'll be wearing your gown and all your accolades that you'll get for Senior Awards Night and visiting the elementary, intermediate, and middle schools. They love to see you guys come through. So that's a fun time. June 3rd is your deadline for your guidance senior survey. Also on June 3rd is your first day of exams, and this includes the junior marshals. You will have your third and fourth period exam, and then after you finish your exam, you will need to come to the media center so you can drop off your textbooks and laptops and chargers. If you still need them for your next day exam, hold on to them. We're going to have a drop off for the next day too. But those need to be turned in as soon as you are finished with them. That all tickets, all textbooks and laptops and any other things, if they have not been turned in, we can't give you graduation tickets. Okay. All right. On the back side, any questions on the front side? Yes.
How much is it?
4. We're still limited to social distancing. On June 4th, you'll be your second exam. That will be your first and second block. And after you finish those, again, you will this time go to the auxiliary gym and turn in your textbooks and laptop with your charger. On June 7th is a makeup day for exams, and also another day you can drop off your textbooks and laptops, and you'll go back to the media center to do that drop off. 9, and I'll get detailed in that in a minute, but all debts must be cleared. So when you come on June 10th for senior breakfast, the breakfast will be provided for you. It starts at 10. You will also be given your senior yearbook, so you can have a senior sign party for your yearbook. And you also get your tickets. So if you haven't paid for your yearbook, or if you owe any fees, that means you haven't turned in uniform, you haven't turned in your textbook, you haven't turned in your laptop, you owe for any kind of fees. If they are not cleared, when we have this on the 10th, we have to hold those tickets until that gets cleared. Okay? If you can't attend on June 10th, which we hope you can, but you can pick up your yearbook if you have paid for it from Ms. Sargent in front office, and you can pick up your tickets in the front office by seeing Ms. Wall anytime after that. We cannot give tickets to parents. We cannot give tickets to siblings. We cannot give tickets to friends. We only can give them to you, okay? So you'll have to make arrangements yourself to come up there and pick them up. Any questions about that? 'Cause the next part's the big part. All right, there's no graduation practice. We only have practice for our speakers and our junior marshals, okay? I know. Your practice is kind of like you're doing right now. We are going to, when we have the day of graduation, we will meet here in the lobby. We will have names on the chairs to help you get lined up in alphabetical order. We'll spread you out like you are now. And then when we go out, you'll be in perfect order to go out, okay? So you don't need practice for that. You'll just follow your junior marshals. They'll tell you what to do. Graduation is at 7 o'clock in the football stadium. You need to be here at 5:45 in the auditorium. You're gonna park in the front parking lot. Are we gonna have these doors open? You can come in the auditorium doors straight into here. We ask that you not go through the building. Just hang here. This will only be for graduates and staff members. Do not bring in friends, families, anybody else with you. If a member of your family or somebody is driving and you're riding with them, they can drop you off up here, but they can't park up here. We want only seniors to park up here in the front. And all the guests will park in the bus parking lot or the student parking lot. What else? As far as dress code, this is real stickler that I have. Because it is a dignified ceremony, we want you to look nice. So for your girls, you can wear a dress. The dress should not be shown from the top or the bottom of your gown. Any color, I don't care. You can wear a skirt and a blouse, or if you want to wear pants, you can wear black dress pants with a white shirt. Shoes must be solid black strapped, and what I mean by strapped is have them on your foot so that they don't slip off like a flip-flop. Last year we had somebody's shoe fall off as they walked up the stage, so we want to make sure that our shoes are connected. For guys, you're going to be wearing the same thing that you are wearing to your baccalaureate. It's easy, black full-length dress pants, black socks, and I emphasize black shoes because some people don't know what black is. Brown is not black. And a white collared shirt with a black or red tie. And we ask you not to wear bow ties because our junior marshals like to wear the bow ties. That signifies them for their part. Okay? Any questions on the dress code? Don't come up to me the day of and say, I don't have any black shoes. You got time. All right, and no tennis shoes. Do not change or deface your attire, your gown or hat in any way. In other words, don't write on your hat. You have to comply by all the dress codes or you may be not allowed to march. And again, with the shoes for the girls, you're gonna be in grass, so wear something comfortable. After the ceremony, you will be escorted back into the building through the gym area, over the part where you have the statue. Go back in that way like the football guys do. We'll go in there and your actual diplomas will be in the cafeteria. So you'll get those. Once you get those, you go out in front and head out. Okay? Questions about any of that?
Do you have a
Yes.
question?
Okay, after you said you can come out to like the front part, so nobody can, like, our peoples can't be in there either, like outside, after graduation?
Out where?
Like-
You mean after you get your diploma?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could. Technically trying to get everybody off campus, but we know people like to take pictures, do this and that and the other, but we don't want them in the building.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I have another question. And you can only wear black shoes?
Yes. Because you're going to have a black gown. We want the girls and the guys to be the same. Any other questions? Yes.
What is the baccalaureate service?
The baccalaureate service?
Yeah.
It is something that's put on by the parents. It's a church service that's held at All Saints for the seniors only. It is not mandatory. You don't have to attend, but it is an opportunity to be with your classmates one more time. But that's what it is, and it's right there at All Saints. I think it's going to be outside in a tent on the 23rd. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions? Yes.
Will there be any other way that we can get extra graduation tickets?
Not at this time. Not at this time. Right now we're at 4, and that could change, but right now that's the number. Last year it was 2, so we've doubled that number.
We're getting there. Anybody else? Please read this and follow it. If you have any questions, you can come see me. You can see Ms. Stevenson. You can see Ms. Tucker. You can see Mr. George. Somebody will have an answer for you. Just don't assume.
You're coming to get your diploma first before you congregate with family and friends. We will not wait around for you. So we'll be out there. Once we start getting to the end of that list, we're going to start packing up, and you will have to come and get your diploma the following day or the following week. So make sure the first table you hit after graduation completes is cafeteria coming to guidance to get your diploma, okay? Otherwise, you'll come and get it later. We do have to have you sign off for that diploma. So, and it has to be your signature. So you can't send a family friend or a family member to come and pick it up for you. It has to be you, and you have to sign for it. Secondly, if you are taking any dual enrollment courses, PACE courses, or teacher cadet, you are going to have to get a transcript request done through that college to have those grades sent to the college that you're going to. So it will be on the Waccamaw transcript, but they also need a transcript from or Georgetown Technical College or Coastal Carolina University in order for them to receive those credits. So they actually have all that information on their school websites. So if you go to HGTC, put in transcript request in the search bar, it'll take you right to the page where you go to put in your transcript request. They also use Parchment. Don't confuse it with the same Parchment account that you have for us. That's a different account that you'd be using for or Georgetown Technical College. Okay? If you have not done your transcript request form, Ms. Gaskew has those. She was at the table when you were coming in. That information was also on the survey link that I've sent out. Even if you did that form, I would still love for you to do the survey link because you're able to upload copies of your acceptance letters and copies of your financial aid form. We need your financial aid letters that the colleges are sending back to you, or either you're able to go into your account online with that college and see what they've awarded you. We need copies of all of that. We need to get totals for every senior about the money that they've been awarded from the colleges that they have applied to. So even if it's not a college that you plan to attend, if you apply to 10 of them, we want 10 financial aid letters, okay? If you only have the website portal to see that information, take a screenshot with your phone, send me the screenshot. We can use that, okay? As long as it's legible and I can read it, then that is fine. But we do need a total for every senior about the amount that you've been awarded. Even if you have decided you're not going to go to college again, we still need that information to know where you've applied and where you've been accepted. Okay? Do you have any questions for guidance that you wasn't able to ask me through email or anything like that? Now's a good opportunity to get it out. If you are doing credit recovery is wrapping up, so you need to get the work done. If you are scraping through a class, now's the time to beg for mercy from those teachers, because I really want everybody to make it to the stage. I promise you, if you do not finish that class with the credit, we cannot graduate you. It's very important that you talk to those teachers if you are struggling and get through in those classes. If you feel like there may be an issue, please reach out to me. We don't want to know that last minute. If you need help having that conversation with your teacher, I can help you have that conversation with your teacher. I will beg right beside you, okay? Because I want to make sure everybody makes it to that stage, okay? We need all of this done by June 3rd, June 4th. So please don't wait till the last minute, okay? I want all of us to be there and all of us to make it. So we're almost to the finish line. Finish strong. Get those grades up as high as you can. I don't want anybody's scholarship awards to be affected, life scholarship or Palmetto Fellows. So make sure you finish strong. Now is not the time to quit. Now is the time to get it all done and finish with the best grade that you can finish with. If any questions come up after this is over, please, y'all know I respond like this on the remind. I respond really quickly to the email unless I'm in a meeting or something. So please do not hesitate to reach out to me.